One of the hardest things is waiting for people who suffer from depression or anxiety to open up to you. It is one of the most difficult experiences a human being can face. If you have a relative or a friend that you notice is dealing with this mental strife, depression and anxiety, it is very tough for them to open up to you. In this video, I will guide you on how to help individuals with depression open up to you spontaneously, avoiding any need for force. Someone who is depressed or suffering heavily from acute anxiety may become very uncomfortable if you begin to be incredibly direct with your words, like suggesting they need to be hospitalized or consult a professional just because you can't handle it anymore. No, there needs to be a method. There needs to be a certain sensitivity. Understanding how to get people to open up requires a lot of sensitivity, empathy, and an understanding of the psychological tactics involved in building trust and emotional connection. I will provide you with some principles of social psychology that can help facilitate this. Let's say opening. First, listen actively. Showing genuine interest in what the person is sharing is key. Ask open-ended questions, show interest in what they are saying, and validate their feelings. Active listening encourages the person to feel understood and accepted. If you have depression, this field is very treacherous, very dangerous. Second, always demonstrate empathy. Put yourself in the person's shoes to understand their feelings and perspectives. Empathy is an essential skill for sparking deep emotions. Show understanding and support towards the experiences they are sharing. Third, be authentic and transparent. Share a little about yourself too. This can encourage reciprocity and create an environment of mutual trust. And when you are authentic, it invites others to be authentic too. It's like a bargaining chip. Fourth, create a safe environment. Establishing a space where people feel comfortable expressing their thoughts and emotions without fear of judgment is extremely crucial. Respect their privacy and always demonstrate reliability. Never waver in these things. Fifth, use nonverbal communication. Facial expressions, body language, and eye contact can convey safety and interest. Paying attention to nonverbal cues can help create a calm and welcoming environment. Sixth, be patient. It doesn't happen overnight to build trust. Sometimes people need time to feel comfortable and to share their deepest emotions. When it comes to emotions, it's not like you're asking how their day was. Seventh, show genuine interest. Ask questions about their interests, stories, and personal experiences. Showing authentic interest in their life can encourage them to naturally open up more. 8. Avoid judgments. Don't hastily judge the person's experiences or feelings. Never, ever do that. Help them feel accepted and understood, as this is essential for promoting emotional openness. 9. Use the power of stories.
What is this, Ricardo?
Telling relevant and impactful personal stories can help create a shared environment. This can encourage one person to open up and may encourage the other person as well. 10. Respect boundaries. If someone isn't willing to share something, respect their decision. Pushing too much can create discomfort and damage the relationship. Understanding and applying these principles can help set a strong foundation for building relationships based on trust and emotional openness. However, it's important to remember that each person is unique, and approaches may vary depending on the individual's personality and experiences. Depression is an extremely destructive, invisible, and devastating illness that can shatter anyone's emotional stability. Because a person with depression exhibits signs and changes in behavior, you might notice unusual contexts, but the person with depression won't know. They simply think everything is normal. She thinks the world is against her, not the other way around. In her eyes, the world is bad. This is why there's the famous saying, change comes from within, not from the outside, but one needs to be extremely careful. The person with depression won't recognize that they are different, because depression presents a false sense of normalcy to allow escape from your thoughts when you are close to healing. That is essentially the more refined explanation. So, if you are going to talk to someone whom you think has depression or anxiety, you have to be very careful about how you talk, because to them they are normal. Then they start thinking, this person thinks I'm insane, thinks I'm depressed, and then they shut down completely. So you have to be very cautious, sensitive, and open-hearted, kind-hearted, without judgment, because it's normal for a person to take time to trust another. It's not about you, nor me, nor any specific person. Everyone has this instinctive feeling that everyone will deceive and ridicule them. If you approach desperately trying to help, they will notice and will simply pull away, push you aside. So you have to be extremely careful, as this is something that can shatter a person's emotional state. You may lose a family member or a friend. Not in the sense of death, but they might not want any more contact with you. Thus, you literally have to step into the role of a psychoanalyst. You need to reach the center of the issue, skirting everything and not rush in, attack, and get to the core. No, do not do that. It might result in someone never wanting to speak to you again. so you have to exercise utmost caution. Here in the description of this video, I created an ebook, Eliminate Depression with Simple Everyday Things. If you're interested, I highly recommend it. I've made it extremely affordable, just 5 reais, because we need to look at mental health differently. I want to reinforce that these videos I post are general, to provide knowledge. I'm not saying that applying all this will yield tremendous results. Sure, you will see some results, but it won't be much because it is not a consultation. I want to make it clear in every video I post, these are not a public consultation that you take and apply and your day improves. Partially, yes, but everything requires specific treatment. I hope you understand that. In all the videos, I provide tips to improve your day, to understand your mental health and that of those close to you, how it works, everything to help. But remember, it's not a consultation, okay? I would like to ask you to subscribe because I promise that in each video you will learn something that will change your thinking, the way you behave, even improve your day. Thank you very much and see you in our next video.